I know what Death Touch is. Although, to be fair, usually Death Touch doesn't count when you're blocking. But we finished. Now, so, damn it. I knew this would happen because we're almost at 40,000 shards. I'm thinking I might revive as like 35. 35 in total. Alright, so 25% skill. Second 25% skill. Well, we'll have close to... I'll show you what I'm working with after, because we'll be close to forming one for Cap Infinity War as well. Alright, fully formed science. I'm trying to get up to 40,000 6-star shards. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna end the stream soon. What we're going to do is we're going to open one featured. And then open 2 basics. So, where is the 1 to 2 gem? Is there? Because there is a 1 to 2 gem, right? Yeah. Ideally, this would actually be science. 6-star 6 in store. Yeah, we did for like $15 or whatever it was. Yeah, we got all of. Okay, and we get science. Perfect. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so yeah, that can go to She-Hulk. That's beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted. I mean, look, we achieved the goal today, which was to not spend units. Apart from a couple mastery changes, but let's get this apocalypse. APOC time, yes. APOC on Nexus. Who are we going to get from the basic then? And the featured. How nuts would it be if we could like snatch an I-bomb from the featured? I don't even remember who's in the featured. A Surfer would be nice too. I think he's in there. Alright, first basic. I saw an Archangel there. And Ant-Man. I mean, that's better than a Sig 40 Nova. So now we have all of Ghost synergies as 6 stars now. And he is getting a buff eventually, so silver linings. A Doom dupe would be very nice right about now. That could get us almost a 13k prestige. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. He's getting a buff. Could rank 3 Ant-Man instead of She-Hulk. Archangel. Jeez. I don't know if I get an Archangel. Alright, number 2. Sentinel. That's a dupe. It's a first time dupe. I wouldn't have minded that Void. But Sentinel Awakening is okay. Although, probably not going to rank him up. So, the champs we want from here. Spider-Ham. Or Guillotine we don't want. Colossus we don't really want. Hulk Rag we have duped. Kingpin, we want Kingpin. We want Star-Lord. We want I-Bomb of course. We want Jubilee, we want STRYFE. We want Surfer. We want Mags, House of X. There's quite a few champs we already have duped from this crystal. Like Howard, Guillotine, Luke Cage. We have Hulk Ragnarok. We have these champs duped already. Doctor Strange. I think I said Doctor Strange. Ideally, I just want a featured champ or Surfer. That's the top pools really. But any new champ would be somewhat acceptable. Mags. Ooh, okay, STRYFE. I'll take that. I'll take that. He could definitely see a use in the future. But yeah, we got a feature champ, which is awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Apocalypse. Let's see it. Oh! Well, it's not Apocalypse, but it's a pretty good mutant. Woo! Oh, let's go. Work in progress is not very happy with me right now. W. Oh, that's lovely. That makes up for our 7.2 Nexus. That was trash. I mean, yeah. It's not Apocalypse, but you can't complain about a 6-star Archangel. We don't have a way to awaken him, but it's better than not having an Archangel. Got a few new champs. 2 new 6-star mutants in STRYFE and Archangel. And 6-star A-Man. So our mutant roster got a massive boost today. In the 6 stars at least. Where's the unsub button? Hey, you have Apocalypse, so shut up. He's not even duped. But yeah, that's really cool. We have a lot of... I mean, the only good mutant we're missing now is Apocalypse as a 6-star. And I guess Magnus House of X, but all the other 6-star bangers in the mutant class we have. G'day guys, welcome back to the channel, and yeah, we're done with the Gauntlet. Now this is a few days later after the stream, but yeah, we explored the Gauntlet in a few hours. We used Ghost as our main attacker, and we also had... I'll show you what the team we run with was, even though you probably saw it in that clip. So we had Ghost, Hood, Human Torch, we had... where is he? I went past him. Namor, and also our rank 3 Magneto. So this was the team we ran with. No Quake, obviously. We don't have a 5-star Quake. Even if I did have a 5-star Quake, I probably wouldn't have used her, just because I'm not really a big fan of her, as most of you probably know by now. This was really a really fun quest, though. I really enjoyed this. I think it's a great step in the right direction for Kabam and designing content for endgame players. Now there were some probably slightly unfair fights, but it was also aimed at people that have done everything in the game. Like it's not meant to be an easy feat, and it wasn't. Like we died a lot in this quest, like over 30 times. I really underestimated how hard some of these fights were going to be, like how much the attack values were, and how significant some of the nodes would be. But nevertheless, I still had a really fun time. Yeah, but just there were a few fights that were a bit of a stretch. The Spider-Ham with double power gain and defensive. This was a really really obnoxious fight. Because you know he'd barely ever throw special attacks. He has double power gain. You know you can phase his special 2 with Ghost, but it's very tricky too. Because most of the unavoidable stuff comes in the later part, once your phase, which is after your phase usually ends. You have to like phase in the middle of his special 2. It's a bit tricky. Now obviously he can be quaked, and that's what a lot of people resorted to. But yeah, I wish that they didn't have to resort to using Quake, because I wish there was just more options. Like, I mean, if you just removed debuff immunity, that would have been so much better, because even double power gain is and defensive is tricky enough, since you have to play around his animations and stuff, which can be annoying. But I don't know, that's just my opinion. And then the Korg, yeah, this was a really another obnoxious fight. Like, you can't read. Oh, there you go. So the bottom node is the main one. So each time he gets struck, he gains a charge, increasing his block penetration by 5%. 1 charge is removed each second while they're inflicted with a shock debuff. Now, here's shock immune. Like, come on. if you're gonna put a node like this on Korg, at least make it like Incinerate or Poison or something. I don't know. It doesn't have to be something that he's immune to. Like, that's just stupid. Why would he? That's the sort of stuff you'll see in 6.2. It's not the stuff you should see here. And like just like the Spider-Ham fight, if you remove this bottom node, this fight is so much easier because you have to land heavies every once in a while. But this opens up the door for so many more champions to do really well against him. But yeah, just that bottom node is a real pain. We struggled a bit on the Black Panther as well. He had Footloose. I tried to phase the special 3, which, I mean, she can phase it, but there's obviously a very lengthy stun debuff that comes with that, so that wasn't the best idea. I know a lot of people use Doom for this guy. We didn't really have a way to fit Doom on the team, but this is actually a really fun fight. I thought this was one of the more well-designed fights, I think. Yeah, this is definitely one of the more well-designed fights. I really actually enjoyed this fight, even though we did suck against it. This section was probably my most successful section because we ghosted the first 3 fights. We soloed Mojo with Torch. I was really proud of this because I know this Mojo has been giving a lot of people a lot of headaches. You know, using Torch or Archangel or Quake, whatever. Or even Magneto. He's not an easy one. Mainly because of that first node sponsorship deal where he completes his prompt every 20 seconds. Which just gives him more power. The Ibon fight was really fun with Ghost. You can let him throw his special 2, which lets you stack up a bunch of poison on Ghost, but I didn't go for that strategy. I was just thought just play it safe and bait the special ones, which worked for the most part. We did die a few times to him though. We started off on Sasquatch using Ghost. We took like 15 to 20% off, I think, but Power Stack got the better of us. And then we soloed the rest of him with Torch with the pre-fight. Yeah, it was a sick fight with Torch. I'll put that at the end of the video because that was a really sick fight. The Killmonger was okay with we ghosted him as well, and just pretty much used the bleeds you get from sharpened claws to convert into fury passives for massive specials. The Void, I really can't stand it when they put this node on Void. Like, they do it so often. It becomes it's so annoying, man. Like, at this point, because it's just such bullshit damage. Like, and especially combined with the attack value he had, like it was something like 20,000 attack. Oh, it might not have been that high, but it was like between 15 and 20,000. It's so hard to ignore. And yeah, so we did ghost him, but it was not a fun time because you have to be master, like, landing enough hits to get to multiples of 10 when his debuff triggers, and also trying to stay away as much as possible to let the weakness debuffs fall off. So yeah, it wasn't great. And then Thanos was one of the easier fights, although we died to him quite a few times just because I hadn't fought him in a while. I probably should have watched a few videos just to refresh my memory on how this guy, what his animations were, what his specials were like. But yeah, overall it was a really cool challenge, and the rewards we got, which you just saw, were super worth it. Highlighted by that 6-star Archangel from the Nexus. So yeah, we got really spoiled on the rewards. And yeah, so mainly that 6-star Archangel. Come on, why is it so slow today? All right, there we go. But yeah, 6-star Archangel, we can rank him up. We have a 1 to 2 gem that we got from 7.2. But I'm not really fussed on ranking this guy up until he's awakened. Hopefully we can awaken him on July the 4th. If there's some sort of awakening gem there, maybe. But I'm not counting on it. But really, there's no place I'm going to use this guy unawakened over our rank 5. But just to have him as a 6-star is insane. Like, I'm sure all of you guys are aware of how overpowered he is just in general in the game and in the mutant class. He'd be a very handy addition to my current rank 3s in Omega, Professor X, and Magneto. And then we also got 6-star STRYFE. Now I was pretty happy with this because he was from a featured crystal. All I really wanted was just a featured champion from this crystal, and we got STRYFE. So he's definitely one of the better ones. Because you know there's some others like Jubilee, she's cool. Psycho Man, some others I'm forgetting. But yeah, STRYFE, Spider-Ham. STRYFE is really cool. And I don't see myself immediately using him or ranking him up. But well, mainly because I don't have Apocalypse, because you know he's really a lot better with that Apocalypse energy for long form content. But you know, who knows? Like there may be content in the future that he really shines for. So yeah, again, just having him as a 6-star is really cool. And then we also got some other champs like Sentinel, Dupe, and Ant-Man. But the other important thing was our tier 5 CC. But you'll notice before I talk about those champs, it's been a while since I've done a rank 3 video, like updating you on my rank 3s. But because I did a video on this guy, he was our 12th rank 3. He was our 12th rank 3. And he's 666 now. And then our 13th rank 3 was this guy, Mr. Fantastic. I've done a few videos on him now. He's probably my second favorite champion in the game at the moment, behind Dr. Octopus. The amount of control he can get over certain fights, the ability to pretty much completely shut down an opponent's power gain, both combat power gain and passive power gain, is ridiculous. As well as using the careful study passives to increase his power gain even more. You see, he's Sig 160 now. So every time the opponent has a careful study passive, which they get from throwing the same special attack 3 times in a row, Reed increases its combat power rate by 42%, which is ridiculous. That can go up to 50% at 6200. You know, once you have 2 careful study passives on, you know, obviously you don't want to get 3 because that means eating 3 special 3s, which you don't want to do. But once you have 2, his power rate is ridiculous, and he's able to cycle so many special 3s. And the special 3s is where he gets his massive damage from, because you see we get 889 attack for each debuff on the opponent, and by the time you're throwing special 3s, you at least have 10 debuffs on the opponent. So that's a total of like 14,000 attack. It's insane. So and a lot of you guys have been asking for Mr. Fantastic gameplay on the channel, and I'm working on that right now. Working on stuff with him in 7.2 and Abyss, so that's coming soon. And then the other rank 3 we took up before was Venom the Duck. So he's probably arguably the most hated champion in the game, just because of his ramp up process. You know, you gotta wait for the buffs you want to get every fight, and you can only get 3 buffs per fight. Although with Purgatory coming in, that can now increase to 4 per fight. But you can only stack to 10 though. I hope that actually improve his bank size to more than 10, but that's just me. You know, it'd be insane having a Venom the Duck with like 20 buffs. But yeah, he's not. I know he's not the best champion in the game. He's not, like, if you look at the rest of our Cosmic class, you know, Corvus, Cosmic Ghost Rider. Oh, sorry, the game crashed there. But anyway, I was just talking about Cosmic. So obviously, Venom the Dark isn't the best champion in the game. You know, there's a lot of champions that you can see right here that are a lot better than him. You know, Corvus, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Captain Marvel movie, Hyperion, Angela, even Vision Arcus. They're better. They're objectively better champions than Venom the Dark. But Venom the Dark, he's just so fun, dude. He's so fun. Once you have those buffs and you come up against an opponent with ridiculous armor, or you can there's a way you can cycle special 2s or whatever. he's so fun, and I'm definitely gonna stream some incursions with him later this month, because I can't wait to do that and see what kind of damage we can dish out at rank 3. I did some testing on the there's a armored assault path in 6.3, so you know, over time when you're not hitting them, they'll gain armor passives, and once we let like 20 armor ups build up on them, launched a special 2, and he was hitting like 90,000 mediums. It was ridiculous. Now obviously that's not a common node, aggression armor, but it's still something that's really cool that he can do. So he's definitely a unique rank 3. But you would have seen in the clip at the start, we selected 2 skills from the 25% selectors, and that formed our skill catalyst. So we rank 3 Falcon. He's Sig 40 at the moment. That's all natural. We could increase his Sig further up to 59, but I'll probably hold off a bit on that. But yeah, this guy is ridiculous. I'll put a clip. No, that way. I'll put a clip here. This is showing him against Labyrinth Star-Lord, where he really shines, because if you don't know, he really shines against matchups that have a chance to evade, because when they have a chance to evade, he gets a cruelty passive, and that really increases his damage output. He can do amazing stuff. But the other part of his kit that's really important is his recon scan. So he gets basically a 14 second window where the opponent has 0 ability accuracy. So that is able to shut down so many things, and particularly that's going to be insanely useful for Alliance War. So I'm definitely going to try and see. He's definitely going to have a use in the next season of Alliance War. You know, there's a lot of matchups he's really good against. You know, all sorts of evade matchups, but also like thing bosses, Mixmaster Korgs, all sorts of stuff. He's really good for because of that lock-on stuff. So I'm really excited to use him in War as well as you know future Act 7 content, all sorts of stuff. So really happy with this one. And then the other selector, which was the full tier 5 CC selector, we chose Science for that, and we went up and ranked 3 She-Hulk. So she's unduped. She doesn't need a duped ability, but yeah, She-Hulk. She's She-Hulk. She's really good. I'm not a master with her yet. I mean, I know how she works, obviously, but I'm not a master with you know, her heavy countering and stuff, and her stand-up intercepts. I'm getting better at that. And I'll show here again. This is a She-Hulk against the same fight, which is Labyrinth Star-Lord. Labyrinth is a great place for her, since she's able to build up Furies really easily, because there's no like special nodes hindering her or whatever. And once she gets going with her Furies, she hits insanely hard. You know, in this clip you can see she's hitting like 35k mediums. It's ridiculous. So I'm thinking of doing like a Labyrinth, maybe doing a Labyrinth like speed run with her, seeing how quickly I can get through Labyrinth with her, because she got this fight done in under 5 minutes. It's insane. Like, that was obviously with suicides, and we did have the Mr. Fantastic Power Sting synergy, but still, that's really impressive. For 3.3 million health, getting down in under 5 minutes is insane. So and some people would argue that she doesn't really need rank 3, because she can reach those, you know, peak damage levels at rank 2 or even rank 1, but I don't know, there's extra health, you know, you have, you know, more adrenaline, there's a higher damage window you start at. I mean, why not? She's a really cool champion, and I like her enough, so she's gone up to rank 3. And you know, with Protect gone, she may see use in War as well. You know, her slow debuff is really strong. I've got 2 slow champs now at rank 3 in her and of course Sorcerer Supreme. So that filled a hole in my roster that I needed, that I wanted to fill, which was really strong slow champs. And now we have arguably the 2 best slow champions in the game at rank 3. So yeah, really excited for that. Yeah, that's just a quick update on where my rank 3s are at. We've got 16 in total now. If I just sort by Rank, yeah, yeah, 16 now, and a few of them are unduped. 4 in fact unduped: Doom, Torch, She-Hulk, and Mags. But yeah, ideally I want to awaken Doom as soon as possible, because we did actually increase our prestige a bit after the gauntlet. We gave all those 6 to read, and we got our prestige up to 12,799, so one shy of 12.8k. But yeah, awakening Doom would be huge for the account and for the prestige. I could get him up to like Sig 80 almost, I think, so that'd be really cool. But yeah, that's where my rank 3s are at for now. If we look at the stash of where my tier 5 CC is, we do have 1 skill catalyst. I'm unsure. I've had this for a while. Like since 7.1, I think. And you see none of the others are really close to forming yet. But we already do have, 3 rank 3 tech champions. So I'm not hurting for another rank 3 tech yet. So I mean, at the moment I'll probably save to see if we somehow get Dr. Octopus or Ghost, but it could go to Howard the Duck. I've been liking him recently, and maybe even Vision, Age of Ultron. But yeah, that's enough rambling. I've got 16 rank 3s now. Really happy with all of them. I know not everyone will like the Venom the Duck there, but it's my account, and the important thing is, you got to rank up who you love. I never make any rank ups of champs that I don't have fun with on some level. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. You can phase his ruptures, but they don't give you furies. It's weird. Wow, he's over 1 million health. Alright, let's just go in with Torch, I think. Yeah, well, we just used Ghost to see if we could get him down to 40%, which obviously we couldn't. I wonder if it... Yeah, he must have been still unstoppable. We're just going to go with Torch, I think. I know the region's bad. Oh, he's hard knock life as well. That's a pain in the bum. I thought it was just power snack. Wait, we went to Wrath super early there. Actually, don't mind that though. Short Wrath. Probably should have healed up more. I forgot he had hard knock life. Wow, that was lucky. Oh, he's gone to Wrath again early. Wow, thank you. Let's throw this. Now, this guy, we still should be able to kill this guy off if we lose our pre-fight, because the Incinerates can still reverse his healing. They just won't do any damage, right? Yeah, that's what I mean. Stop it, healing. Because when it would be reversed, that's when the regen goes away. We've been very lucky with his Wrath. He's propped it very early every single time.
got about my way. This is start of a new day. Feel fresher than toothpaste. Singing out, this be the new thing. New swing set. I'ma go for the
Sir,
new
throw
man.
your specials.
I'm a fruit gone loopy. That's the Sammy the Toucan. Screaming out, who cares? My soul bare. I'm done with the cold stare. My heart hang off the tip of my shoestring. Stay untied, that's usual.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go. 1%. We clutched that so hard.
That's true for you too. We stare at our messages, hoping for contact. Like somebody, please take us out of this nonsense. The world.
Fucking love you, Torch.